Greetings, YouTube. Today we're looking at jeans, and no, you are not looking at my butt. This is a pair of Maker's Mark jeans, and they have been my favorite for the last couple of years. I have a cat that's here to play. Yes, move out of the way, please, dear. And I found my original pair, in fact, I found all my pairs I have at thrift shops. I've been very fortunate in that. I think I've got like 3 or 4 pair of these things now. Yes. And I like these things. You can tell from the wear on the pockets where I have my 3x5 cards and my wrench. And here is my wallet, which I have a key in the back of the wallet, and kind of rub that raw. But recently, I stumbled upon a pair of Kirklands. And I've heard the name, but I'd never had an opportunity to try any. So I picked these up, and again, at a thrift shop. And I paid $6 a piece for these, so wicked cheap. And these were in like new condition when I got them. I've worn them significantly. These are still in like new condition because I've only had these for like 3 weeks. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that there's a big difference in the color of the jeans. This is more of the classic stonewashed, and this is more of the classic blue jean color. And I don't have a preference really, just so long as the jeans do what I need them to do. But this has a very classic denim to it. Well, this is it feels like a tighter weave. Like the denim that they used here has a higher thread count than these. So I'm hoping that these wear better. That's a long-term thing. I don't know that yet. So the major differences I've sought, you might notice that the way the belt loops are here, that these belt loops are a little different. And also the belt loop lines up at the corner of this pocket, and this belt loop is significantly farther back. So when I put my belt pouch on my pants, I have to ride the belt pouch differently. I ride it behind the belt loop here, as opposed to I put it onto the front of the belt loop on this one. But I have my belt pouch set up so that I can do that either of those positions without needing any kind of modification whatsoever. I have a couple of zip ties on the back of my pouch so that it helps lock it in place. So I have zip tie belt loop or belt loop zip tie that keeps the pouch from sliding, because I hate when the pouch slides around. Pain in the butt. Other than that, the backs are very similar. These belt loops are just a smidge smaller. Not causing any kind of problem for me, but it is a little bit smaller. Now we're going to look at the fronts. And we have, again, your classic. Yep. Convince the cat to go someplace else. So your classic blue jeans, you have 2 belt loops on the Kirklands, as opposed to over here you only have 1 on the Maker's Mark. I don't have a preference, because both of these belt loops are pretty much in exactly the same location in comparison, and I carry a watch dangling from the front of my pants because I don't like to wear wristwatches. I don't wear wristwatches at work, and I tend not to want to wear them on the weekends. I very rarely wear wristwatches. At work, I wear sleeves to protect my arm because I work in the factory with hot stuff. So having a wristwatch would be pointless anyway, not to mention I might bang it on something and not even notice. So I wear a watch here, which I can read much more easily. So those belt loops work for me just the same. Now the biggest thing I noticed, though, is the third pocket. Now you look at this third pocket here. It's 2 fingers wide, and it goes in 2 fingers. So that's it. It goes in that deep, and it's that wide. This one is 3 fingers wide, and it goes deeper than I can reach. It goes to like here. This is the deepest third pocket I have ever seen. I can actually put my knife in here with my stand, whatever knife I want to, and it will fit completely in this third pocket. I don't carry it that way because it rides in front of my body. It's kind of uncomfortable, whereas I have here, it's to the side. Much more comfortable if I ride the knife on the outside of the right pocket. But this is big enough and deep enough that I can actually put my knife in there, which is kind of amazing to me. Like, I have no idea why these third pockets are so big. Maybe there's a reason for it. If anyone out there knows why Kirkland makes third pockets that are so large, I would love to know. But overall, I really am impressed with the Kirkland quality. We're going to see how they wear long term. The maker marks wear very well, and I just changing it up, see what the Kirklands. The Kirklands do something I like better. If they wear better and they're more comfortable over time, I may start, looking for Kirklands in thrift shops and things like that. But if I stumble upon another pair of maker marks that are in good shape, I will still pick them up as backups, because these are very good quality pants. I have noticed, though, I will admit, because I have multiple pairs of these, that there is a slight degree of variation between the different models. And in fact, even the logo is a little different. This one, you want to have a circle? This one's got a circle, I don't know if you can see that, where other ones don't. So it's like even though it's the same brand, it's got the same name on the button, the logo is different. So maybe there's some variation over time, or manufacturing location, or they changed their, pattern or something. I'm not sure. But there is slight variations between the different pairs. And in fact, this is my favorite pair of the maker marks I have right here. But I only have the one pair of Kirklands, so there you go. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the Kirklands. I find them very comfortable. When I go to work tonight, this is what I'm going to wear. So tell me, what is your favorite brand of jean? And if you are a Kirkland fan, if you could tell me why that pocket's so deep and so wide. I mean, this thing is deeper. If this is a more substantial pocket than I have seen in some women's jeans. Admittedly, many women's jeans have pathetic pockets. And it's one of the reasons my wife has actually taken to finding small-sized men's pants a lot of the time, because they have much better pockets, and they also tend to be a better quality in many ways. So she can find pants that have everything she needs, and they often cost less as well. I mean, $6. A lot of time they'll price, even in thrift shops, they'll price women's pants as more expensive. But $6 a pair, you can't go wrong, right? So this has been a video about jeans, both maker marks and Kirklands. So let's talk about our favorites and things we like in jeans and things we don't. And this has been Mandarin.